And we're back, guys. So, after about 10 minutes of sieving, I got, well, actually, okay, I took 2 stacks of cobblestone, and you can tell I got bored, because I almost sieved like half a stack of dust. Yeah, hammering and sieving really isn't a fun task, but despite that, all of this took me 10 minutes to accumulate, and I still don't have enough redstone to create anything. I also did get an emerald, which is cool, some coal, and I got a bunch of ores. So I'm gonna take all of these ores, and whichever ones can be put into 4s. Oh my gosh, I'm just going to put in my inventory and then start crafting. Okay. Let's start just crafting them here.
This amazing workbench.
Right here. Bam.
Off camera, I did nothing besides
Bam.
some cobble, look through my quest
Bam.
and contemplate on automating
Bam.
this thing. Also, I poured some molten
Bam.
iron ingots, and I poured more iron ingots into that. Also,
Ooh, look at all this ore.
slimy tree, which is used for
Did I miss anything
a
else?
quest in the Tinker's Line. We need 6 slime balls, which can be harvested into slime balls, and we can get.
I don't believe I missed anything else.
This congealed blue slime.
Okay.
Only give us 2.
Oh, I forgot the powdered nickel ore. Turns to ferrous.
Nope. 8 slime balls, and I believe you can also sift the slime box to get more saplings. Okay.
I'm gonna put this.
Slime brick. I'm gonna claim this. And I believe
Alright.
slime bricks are bouncy.
So, in my inventory, I have a very decent collection of ores. And so I'm gonna go back off camera. I'm going to keep saving cobblestone until I can get.
I'm gonna need to chop this tree down because.
Well, actually, that's not what I wanted right now. Generator.
Although
I'm gonna keep sieving until I can get 2 blocks of redstone. Ooh, life is not fun. Yeah, I'll be back.
We are running out of chest storage. Could you? Alright, okay. We're gonna need to chop this tree down eventually. Ooh, I got a sapling. Yes. Anything to reproduce these trees in the future. Oh, and I also got a piece of blue slime. Nice. Not sure what all this is going to be used for in the future. I have a feeling we're going to need to make some pistons, though. Sweet. 4 saplings. Can we get some more saplings? Up. Okay, perfect. So we have got ourselves 4 saplings, and a gelatinous slime. Right. And the forgetful. Okay. Next on the quest book is this quest right here, copper. So last episode we did the iron quest, and it told us we can replace our tools with iron. However, if they've already reached the iron level, then there's no need to. As you can see, we have already gotten the iron mining level. That means we can get copper. Copper tools start at copper level and can be elevated to bronze. So basically we need 2 pieces of copper ingot. So I'm going to switch this around actually and make so the copper gets molten first. Bam. And we have ourselves 2 pieces of copper, and I'm going to claim this copper ore. And I'm actually going to put all this back in here so I can have some more copper so we can start making the tools. So next we have bronze. Bronze tools start at bronze level and can be leveled to redstone level harvesting. Okay. I don't know if I should upgrade just yet to that. So I'm gonna hold off on this because you get to some really endgame items here. So I'm gonna start to hold off on that. But I would like to start making some casts for my my tools. So I'm gonna put this ingot cast right in here. Basically what we want to do is we want a piece of cobblestone. What I would like to do is I would like to upgrade our pickaxe head. So, the way we're going to do that is by building a stone pickaxe head, which can only be used to make casts and cannot be used to make a tool. You put this in here in order to make a cast. However, we don't have aluminum brass in here, so we're going to get ourselves an ingot of aluminum brass. I'm going to smelt that up. Also, off camera, I did make some more lava inside of these crucibles. Actually, going to keep filling these up so I have a constant supply of lava. Perfect. Okay. And as you can see, our aluminum brass is melting. And it has melted. So, I'm going to put the aluminum brass on bottom. And then I'm going to fill this mold. Perfect. Now we have ourselves a pickaxe head cast. And I'm going to throw this away. Actually, we don't get it back. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the copper here and pour the copper inside of there. Now we have ourselves a copper pickaxe head. So now what we can do actually is in here or anywhere we can combine this copper pickaxe head with our pickaxe. No, we can't do it in there. I believe we have to do it inside of our tool station. Combine this with this. With this. Parts can be replaced. How do you replace parts? And, I think I know how to solve this dilemma. I think our tool goes in here. There we go. We can't? What? How do you replace this? I'm gonna go to sleep first. Okay, and I'm gonna see if this actually has anything in our quest book that's going to help us out with this, with the copper. One level, first tier of tools. If the parts can be replaced, then why are my parts not being replaced? Looks like I can't do that right now. Well, that means I'm going to have to make myself a new tool. Which is pretty stupid, I swore. How do you replace these? I'm going to look into this and be right back. And we're back, guys. So, after a bit of research and Google searching this problem and looking on one forum, I realized I've been stupid and the tool needs to be fully repaired in order to actually do anything to it. So now what we should be able to do is we should be able to combine this and this. Not in here. In here. And now we have a copper pick. And we are still adept. Loot skill XP, mining XP. Sweet. Now we have ourselves an excellent copper pick instead of one of these flint tools. Okay. Now that gripe's out of the way, I'd like to move on to some other quests that we cannot do in here. Okay, whatever. So, in Tinker Toys, it wants us to make bronze, and I believe we make bronze from copper and tin. However, we need to sift and do all of that, and yeah, okay. Oh, and also I'm kind of all over the place with this episode. I wanted to automate the creation of ingots, so what I'm gonna need is actually a hopper and a chest and a stick, and I'll show you guys why in a second. Forget this, and then we can get ourselves a hopper, and then with one piece of cobblestone we can get ourselves a lever. What this is going to do is if we place a chest right there, which I will be getting right now. If we get a chest and we place this lever right here, we place this chest right here, and then we somehow manage to place this hopper right here. And now what's going to happen is going to flick this lever on, and it's going to automatically pour stuff into the cast, which is not what I want. Oh, it's not what I wanted. Can I melt that back down? Yes, okay, I can melt that back down. Perfect. I was going to get very worried there that I was going to repeatedly create. Whew, okay. Now that that's gone. Oh, we cannot fully automate it because we need a redstone clock type thing. Well, whatever. That's just basic automation. Now we have our ingots going through the hopper and into the chest, which is precisely what I wanted. And we have, I believe, one more ingot of copper. If we just come over here and spam this lever, finally we're going to be getting some iron. Perfect. And that's going to be how we're going to produce ingots for now. Okay. So we have that bit of automation out of the way. We can move on to some other stuff. So, we have a whole bunch of quests that we can complete. However, we really cannot complete without getting some power. And power in this pack is basically the next step, I would say, to a successful career in this pack. Because you need power to pretty much do everything in this pack. But before we get to power, I actually want to do mossy repair. Mossy cobblestone, and this is just going to get us a ball of moss. Is useful for making several things. Making mossy cobble requires a barrel of water, sitting on cobblestone, and a lot of waiting. Okay, so I'm just going to get a bed of 9 cobblestone and place it right here. If we can get this. I'm pretty sure this this has a radius, so when you grab this, we will be able to put it here and fill it with water, and eventually, right when we check back on this, we're going to see that some mossy cobblestone has been forming, and I believe that's going to take the entirety of the episode. So, I'm going to move on to some other things. We have that quest completed. We cannot complete these quests without a decent source of materials. Anyways, some of these quests don't seem too bad. We need to go to the nether. We need to pick a precious doll. We need to make endstone, mycelium, and netherrack. Okay. In order to get netherrack, we need to do a whole bunch of sieving. So we need a netherrack. Netherrack can be created by right-clicking a stone barrel of lava with redstone dust. So we need a stone barrel. And to make a stone barrel, we need 6 pieces of stone and some stone slabs. So basically, we need 9 pieces of cobblestone again. I need to cook this up really quickly. can't wait for you for too long. Okay. And that's going to be cooking. And we need to click it with redstone dust. As you guys can clearly see, I don't have redstone. And that's because redstone is made from sand. So I'm going to get ourselves 16 pieces of cobblestone. And I'll be back when I've smashed this all. And we're back, guys. So I have 16 pieces of sand. And I am also getting quite annoyed with this stone hammer. It's way too slow for my tastes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to craft up an upgrade to the stone hammer known as the iron hammer. Yes. And also our stone has finished, so we can now craft this into a stone barrel. Our stone slabs, we can take them out. Now we have an iron hammer. Our processing will go a whole lot faster, which is very, very fortunate, because I just hate waiting around for this stuff to finish. And I would like to place our stone barrel right here. So this stone barrel, when filled with lava, which we have been creating, and right-clicked with redstone dust, it will make us some netherrack. And in order to get redstone dust, we need to sieve some sand. So, actually, that is wrong information. You do not sieve sand. I just realized and remembered that you need to sieve dust to get redstone. So, now I have to sieve a bunch of stuff. And look how fast this this iron hammer goes. This is awesome. Now I won't have to sit here with my stupid stone hammer and wait for all this to process. Right, okay. Now that we have 14 pieces of dust, we can just sit here and start sieving all of it until we get a piece of redstone, and then I can show you guys what we create with netherrack and how netherrack is actually useful to us, because netherrack is very useful at this point. Come on. Do. Sieving. Alright, so we have 5 pieces left, 4 pieces, and we are getting quite a few things from this dust that we're sieving. Normally with the gravel, we aren't getting anything with the gravel. However, when we're sieving like this, we're getting quite a bit of stuff, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh! Look at what we got. We got Certus quartz, bone meal, redstone, aluminum, nickel, iron, gold, silver, and blaze powder. That was excellent. Okay. And 1 redstone. We're going to click this, and we're going to create some netherrack. Yes, that's right, guys. And I would also like another piece of netherrack, and I'm going to show you guys why in a second. So, I'm going to need 1 more piece of redstone. And by the way, you can do some more things with the stone barrel. You can actually create obsidian in the stone barrel, and that's all I remember off the top of my head, but I'm sure you can do a lot more. But you can, the 2 that are fresh in my mind are netherrack and obsidian, and I think you can create endstone as well. Yeah, you can create endstone, and that's pretty much it. So we have completed netherrack, and we're going to get ourselves a bit of glowstone. This is not good because we have nowhere to put our tools. I'm going to throw this away. Throw this away. I'm not throwing that away because we may need that in the future. Actually, we do need that in the future. Right, okay. So we have ourselves our netherrack. And now, actually, what I want to do with this netherrack is I want to combine iron and some flint and make myself flint and steel. Now, the reason I wanted flint and steel is because I wanted to make our lava production even faster than it is right now. So, I'm going to gather this up, and I'm actually going to gather up this piece of lava and put it right here for future use. Next, I'm going to put our 2 pieces, actually, these need to be 1 more down. Oh crap, that's the void. That's something I don't want to take a trip to. This... Ooh, what's that? This could be potentially very dangerous. I'm actually going to, have to water myself down there. And, this is going to be very risky, guys, but, I live for the risk. So, water bucket. What this is going to do is this is going to help me... So we need to come up here. I'm going to place that down just like that. And basically what's going to happen now is if I can get out of this alive, which I did, sweet, I'm going to pick this water back up. And I'm going to be able to put down these 2 blocks, sweet. I'm able to put down my netherrack, and now I'm going to light it on fire. And finally, I'm going to put my crucibles on top. This actually is the maximum melting speed. As you guys can see in Wayla, it's melting speed 3 times, meaning when we put cobblestone in these, it's going to substantially increase production, because this is the fastest you can get it. And as you can see, it's already blazing through the cobblestone. Right. Now that we have that bit of automation out of the way, I would actually like to show you guys the obsidian production. That's not... What? Nope, that's not what I wanted. No, I believe if we... No? I believe we put it right here. That will break our torches, won't it? Yep. That did more harm than good. Okay. Torches. Anyways, I'm trying to show off that you can create obsidian like this. Well, actually. There we go. Oh, and torches don't break. Yes. We have it. We'll put this cobblestone in here. And we have our first piece of obsidian, guys. Now, if that's a quest reward, if that's a quest that we needed to complete, that's awesome. So we pretty much already have completed a quest before we even knew about it. It's the wrong way to organize them. Okay. So, our next quest would be blazes, and to spawn blazes, and to get blaze rods. However, I don't really want to do that right now. Get endstone by clicking a stone barrel filled with lava with a piece of glowstone. Ooh, if you really dislike the end but you really would need endstone, you can create endstone by right-clicking a stone barrel filled with lava with a piece of glowstone. Okay, so what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to take our glowstone, which is also obtainable, I believe, from sieving netherrack. Oh, it's from sieving dust, actually. Okay, that's really... we didn't get any of the skystone dust? What? What a shame. Anyways, I'm going to need our bucket. And this is all leading up to what I want to accomplish. Ooh, they're almost already complete. They're very close to completion. I just want to put some more cobble in there, so we can constantly be producing. And we have ourselves a bucket. Yes. Now I'm going to put this bucket in here. And right click with the piece of glowstone dust. And now we have our first piece of endstone, which is awesome. So I'm just going to put that back in there. Put that back in there. And claim my reward, which is 1 ender pearl, which is not too bad. We are up to 2 ender pearls now, which is excellent. Right. The next quest is an ender quest, another nether quest, and mycelium. However, ancient spores are kind of a pain to get. They have a 1% drop chance in some sand, and that's going to require a lot of sieving. So, in this episode, I was really hoping to get to a way to automatically sieve items, guys. That's right. And I will be back when I have formulated a plan of attack. And we're back, guys. So, while I was off camera, I sort of looked at ways to automate sieving production, and I came up with an awesome way to do so. And, the reason I want to set up automated sieve production is not only for the ancient spore sand thing, that's just more of a convenience, but in order to automate resource gathering and ore doubling and ingot gathering and stuff like that, we actually need to automatically sieve gravel and sand and dust, so we can get dusts and ores and the ancient spores, that is so Shakespeare, respectively. So, in our quest book, in learning to skyblock, well, actually, I'm going to show you guys how to actually make it. So if we look at sieve, because that's what we need to do, right, is to get ores, we need to sieve. This is too manual, and I want to automate it. In Agrarian Skies 1, you used to just put the sieve. You just you put an autonomous activator on the sieve, and it'll do it for you. But that caused a lot of lag. In 1.7.10, in a mod called X**, there is an automatic sieve. And what the automatic sieve does is it basically automatically sieves items using power. And we need power generation then if we want to do that. However, in the questline Learn to Skyblock, Power Drive is a quest where it makes us craft a stone generator, which will put 40 RF a tick out, which will be just enough to power this wonderful automatic sieve. So if we look up at progressive automation, we see a whole bunch of these, and the stone generator. Ah, yes. The RF engine requires a block of redstone, 2 gold, iron, and a lot of stuff. And then the sieve also requires a lot of stuff. So what I'm actually going to do off camera is I'm going to regularly sieve. Since I don't have redstone, I'm just going to sieve stacks upon stacks of gravel and stacks upon stacks of dust. And I will meet you back when I have a boatload of materials so that we can actually start doing them. Be back in a sec, guys. And we're back, guys. So, after about 10 minutes of sieving, I got, well, actually, okay, I took 2 stacks of cobblestone, and you can tell I got bored, because I only sieved like half a stack of dust. Yeah, hammering and sieving really isn't a fun task, but despite that, all of this took me 10 minutes to accumulate, and I still don't have enough redstone to create anything. I also did get an emerald, which is cool, some coal, and I got a bunch of ores. So I'm gonna take all of these ores, and whichever ones can be put into 4s. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to put in my inventory and then start crafting. Okay. I'm gonna start just crafting him here. Right here. Bam. 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 Ooh, look at all this ore. Did I miss anything else? I don't believe I missed anything else. Okay. Oh, I forgot the powdered nickel ore. Turns to ferrous. Nope. Alright. I'm gonna put this. Alright. So,
in my inventory I have a very decent collection of ores. And so I'm going to go back off camera. I'm going to keep saving cobblestone until I can get... Well, actually, that's not what I wanted right now. Generator. I'm going to keep saving until I can get 2 blocks of redstone. Ooh, life is not fun. Yeah. I'll be back. Finally, guys, we are back. I'm pretty sure it's been like 30 minutes since I started this episode. And the only thing I got done, well actually since I started recording this section, the only thing I got done is processing a bunch of ores, or sand and dust through the sieve and gravel. And getting redstone and all this, yes! We finally have it. We finally have the means to make a generator from Progressive Automation. Bam! 2 blocks of redstone, baby. So I'm going to put the blocks of redstone here and here. The rest of the recipe is 6 iron and 2 gold. Now, I'd actually like to take one of my gold dust and put it in the smeltery before it is too late. And take 6 pieces of gold, 6 pieces of iron, sorry. And cast that last piece of iron before the gold smelts. Also off camera, I upgraded my automation pickaxe, so it's now an iron pickaxe, meaning I can harvest like 4 stacks of cobble or 3.5 stacks of cobble at a go. Like every cobble harvesting session with like a full durability to 0 durability. With the iron you can harvest like 3 stacks of cobble. So that's what I did. Up to 4 stacks plus 30 pieces of cobble. We are also up to 2 ingots of molten gold, which is precisely what I need to make this generator. I'm so glad I installed this hopper system. You don't even know. It's making my life so much easier. And I also have some copper in there. But in here. Just put this in here. 2 things in here. That gets us the RF engine. However, I do want to prepare this side, so it's just 7 pieces of smooth stone. I don't believe I have 7 pieces of smooth stone, so I'm gonna get 7 pieces of that. And I'm gonna cook them up in our awesome little furnace. I love this thing! This thing is so cool. I can smelt 2 things at once, and it's so freaking fast. This is, oh my gosh. Anyone playing this pack, or anyone playing any 1.7.10 pack, you definitely have to check this table out. This is probably one of the most convenient items in 1.7.10. And I mean it. It is truly amazing. And we're just gonna craft this. Bam! We have the stone generator, and we have a unclaimed quest, which is 16 coal. So we have more than enough coal to just burn in this this generator. So I'm gonna put the generator. For now, I'm gonna put it right here. The stone generator can hold 40,000 RF. And it takes solid fuel. I also crafted another hammer because I went through hammers like so quickly. Anyways, back to this. Going off topic a little. 40k RF, it'll produce 40 RF. And we're still waiting on this, as you guys can see. But anyways, again, back to this. And apparently, what I was trying to do was actually already in the quest book, guys. What I was trying to do with automatic sieving is already in the quest book, guys. That's awesome. You're probably getting very tired of right-clicking on the sieve. Yes! You may have already attempted using some form of block clicker to automate the sieve, only to find, oh, 2, the jaded one is evil and has disabled that type shenanigan. Speaking of type, the typos are insane. Correct method of automating this is a handy data autosave. Caching at 8 requires power 10 RF per tick, and can be upgraded with fortune and speed. So, 1/4 of the RF protect that the generator is going to be producing is going to be used by the automatic sieve. So if we type in automatic, we can find the automatic sieve, and additionally, this thing called the automatic hammer. By the end of this episode, I want to make both of these, because the automatic hammer acts just like a hammer, and both sieving and hammering, placing and then hammering are just such tedious tasks, and they're torture. They're awful tasks. They're so painful. So what I actually want to do is, since we need a whole bunch of invar, we need a whole bunch of iron. So I'm going to get all my iron that I humanely can, all my iron ore dust, and get 24 pieces of iron, I believe, out of this. And the only problem is 27. Is that enough to even make this? No, it's nowhere near enough to make any of this, actually. I need much more iron. Dang. I thought I had enough iron. Well, that's kind of unfortunate, as these are cooking up. I'm gonna need tons and tons and tons of iron. So I'm gonna need, anyways, I'm just gonna count up the materials right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 invar. I'm gonna need 11 invar ingots. So that means I'm gonna need to do around 6 pairs, meaning I'm gonna need 12 iron and 6 ferrous, meaning I'm only going to need 3 nickel dust. So, are you serious? This did not just happen. No way. Get out of town. Why? Come on, mate. This is just awful. Well, I'm going to put the remaining nickel in there and proceed sieving. Yep. Bye, guys. I will be back. And we're back, guys. So, after so long, we finally have them, baby. Our 35 pieces of iron and our 12 invar ingots. And we got a diamond wall sieving. Anyways, that's completely irrelevant. So, we were making automatic sieves and automatic hammers. Let's start off with the sieve. The sieve is 9 pieces of string, so do we have that? I was so worried we would not have enough string. We have it though. Right, so we have our silk mesh is the first step. Next step are invar nuggets plus the invar themselves. We need a piece of iron, and we need electrum. Electrum is made with molten electrum using it's silver and gold. So basically, since I want 2 ingots of electrum, or 4 ingots of electrum, I'm going to need, I guess, 1 silver dust. Please tell me I have more silver. Yes. Thank you. And I'm not going to bother to hammer that just because we're about to get to the point where we can automatically hammer anyways. So I see no point in trying to be efficient when we're going to be very, very efficient in a couple of moments here. So put all the silver and the gold in, and they'll start cooking up and make me some electrum. While that's going, I would like to get started on the automatic hammer. Okay. I guess I'll make the hammer here. So, we need a weighted pressure plate. Seems easy enough. And we need an anvil. So, 3 blocks of iron. 1, 2, 3. That just took my supply down intensely. And a piston, which is 4 cobble and 3 wood. So Gonna put this piece of wood in there. We need 4 pieces of cobblestone. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what was it building? This right here. Iron? Actually. And then the one last piece we're missing is redstone. Ah, are you serious? We're missing redstone? Oh. I'm gonna make this as painless for you guys to watch as possible. However, I do wanna show you guys my pain and my troubles on camera. Now, normally, I do like a stack of cobblestone at a time. I just go through like this. I place them down and just hammer them out. Then I put this down. And then I'd hammer this. And then I put this down. And then I'd hammer this. And it's so sad to just think about just wasting your time like this when you could be doing other stuff in this skyblock questing, such as completing the quest. So, I think you guys finally understand why I really want this automatic hammer really, really, really badly. I mean, it's to die for. So, yeah. Anyways, if I don't get another redstone, I'm going to cut camera and then get another piece of redstone. Ah, I have to cut camera. I'll be right back, guys. I'm just gonna get another piece of redstone. Oh yeah, and I have to try my luck. Ah, yeah, I'll be back, guys. Back, guys, and finally, we have got the last piece of redstone we need before we can just automatically just sieve and get redstone very easily. It's taken us long enough, so... Ooh, that's not gonna work, is it? I need the pressure plate, the 6 pieces of invar, the piston, and the anvil. I forgot to craft the anvil. I am very, very stupid. So I believe an anvil is just this, and then this? Yes. That combined with a good night's sleep and a bunch of other crap is gonna give us... Actually, I don't want to craft the automatic hammer just yet, because that may be the next quest that's in line, and I want to make sure that I get the credit for crafting it. And apparently, I did too much electrum, as now I have 8 ingots of electrum. But I'm not complaining. I mean, this allows me to make more stuff with electrum, and electrum is decently prevalent in this pack. So I believe this is going to be 4. Sweet! Yes, 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 yes. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. What? Oh, we need a gear cast. What? I'll be right back, guys. Sorry for that interruption, guys. But, apparently we need a gear cast, which is why, in the beginning, they gave us this. Are you serious? I just derped, guys. No worries, no worries. These ingots are just gonna stay in there, and luckily, I have just enough electrum. I believe this is enough electrum to make 1 gear. Yep, just enough electrum to make 1 gear. And now I put that in there, and bam, we have an electrum gear. It's kind of frustrating that's the only way of making gears, as automating this in the future is gonna be quite frustrating, I can already tell. So I need the invar nuggets, then I need the invar themselves, this, and this. This gets us the automatic sieve. Oh! Yes! Oh my god! Oh my god! Yes! Oh my gosh, we have it. We have the automatic sieve. We have our savior. And a reward bag. And now, we have to make an automatic hammer. Bam. We have that too. And we get 64 dust. What? And a greater reward bag containing... Ah, yes. Blood magic alchemy stuff. Oh, what a good day. I'm telling you, this day is perfect right now. Okay, anyways. The hammer, I want it to go right here. And the sieve, I want to go right here. So these are going to be powered as soon as I give it a good source of power. So I'm going to give it 12 pieces of coal. And I believe this doesn't burn. I haven't checked, but I don't think it burns when they don't need to be filled up. Okay, so this one's going to just fill up first, followed by this one. So let me explain these to you guys. These are both upgrade slots, and this is the slot for the items. So the sieve, I can just put this dust in here as soon as it's ready to be sieved full of power. However, to show you guys the raw awesomeness of this, I'm going to take a stack of cobblestone while this is powering up. This should still be gaining power, and as you guys can see, it is slowly going to sieve this cobblestone without me even having to touch it. And it's getting me gravel very, very slowly. Ah, finally, where I want to be. And I can just have a hopper feeding cobblestone into this, or gravel, or sand, or anything into this, and it will just automatically sift for me. And this is almost, let me just hide any eye, consuming 6 RF per tick. Nice. I wonder if I put a speed upgrade in there, what'll happen. Is if it gets 64k RF. Oh, this is filling up. Nice. So now I just put the dust in here, and this is also consuming 6 RF per tick. But when it's sieving, it's going to get us nothing right now. Well, it's eventually going to get us stuff. Oh, and look at the animations. It's a hammer. Oh, that's so awesome. And these are really slow, so I may want to consider getting some speed upgrades for them. If we look at X asterisk, get the speed upgrade, which is pyrotheum, which is, we don't have that yet. Wow. Right, so I believe that's a good place to end our episode, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, be sure to hit the like button. And if you guys are new to my channel and or would like to see some more Let's Play Agrarian Skies 2, then be sure to click the subscribe button. We got so much done today, guys. Anyways, guys, I hope to see you guys in my next video. And boy, I just said guys so much there. Alright, goodbye.